I know it's on. Playing some copyright free music right now. We'll get started in a few minutes here. Get 23 people in. And, you know, the Fed just continues to be ruthless. And, you know, Tesla planning on layoffs. So, you know, it's one of those times where it just seems like, you know, the general consensus mainly is that we'll go down, and it seems like we'll continue to go down. Now, it's kind of a question of, you know, how much. For the S&P 500, you know, we'll talk about that. Come on. Probably 360 is a possibility here. Just a nice rejection off of big fib level on S&P. And yeah, next big place is around 350, excuse me. So that would be a nice like recession level, like 27% downward. That's where you probably really start to get into recession territory. You know, bear market, if we hit that in, you know, August, September, doesn't seem like Powell likes Biden very much. I thought they would, you know, lay off for a little bit and let it so, you know, Biden could and the Democrats could do a little bit better in midterms. No, it doesn't seem like it. Maybe they got some tricks up their sleeves, but no, it still doesn't seem like it. So yeah, we're in a Bitcoin short right now. But yeah, let's see here. At the moment, it doesn't seem very bullish, so no, I'm not really expecting 38K anytime soon. We're going to get started in a few seconds here. So yeah, I hope all you guys could hear me well. All right. Let's get started. What? Okay, that's not, it's just a blank screen when I click on my, that's weird. Okay. That is very, yeah, we're just getting, we can't capture the screen. That's a problem with OBS there. Hold on just a second here. Maybe I could pause the stream and come right back. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Device not connected or available. So OBS is not detecting my monitor. I'm gonna have to come back, guys, and figure this out. Yeah, the technical difficulties really, I mean, I'm trying to think like yeah, I'm able to, oh, okay. My settings must have really got messed up here. No, that's not what we want. Maybe I could fix this. I don't think I can though. Yeah, because it's just that one. Yeah, this isn't gonna. Oh, I gotta go on to display capture, I believe, and I can't even. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to. Yeah, it's definitely a glitch with OBS. Sorry, I'll be right back on, guys. Okay. All right, I'm gonna end the stream for a minute. All right, guys. Yeah, we should be back on. Got it working now. It seems like we're working on this. We got it going. And let me move this over a little bit. Yeah, everything should be okay. Let's make this a little bit bigger. You guys should be able to hear me. Sorry about those technical difficulties for the beginning here, but we're should be good now. All right, good. So 8 likes, guys, smash the like button so we get a few more people in here. So, the first thing we want to talk about here is kind of, what's happening right now. And, well, let me show you kind of the latest of what I've been doing in the exclusive Discord. Got to pump that because it's the beginning of the month through Patreon. But, yeah, so there's a trade below this that's a short position. I'm not going to show it, though, because we haven't had an outcome. But, yesterday wasn't definitely not the best trading day. We had each short entry got robbed on that. Probably should have put the stop loss a little bit higher. It happens sometimes. That's why you need good risk management. Sometimes you do get robbed. I know people, especially people I talk to, it goes right to their stop loss and goes in the right direction. Be a little bit more lenient with the stop losses. That was probably one of the things there. And then we had a really nice Bitcoin short entry scalp short, hit 2 take profits yesterday. And then I added to swing Bitcoin long. Didn't go too well. That trade is still in, or like almost stopped out right now. That was kind of the mistake yesterday. So that was the main mistake here. Right most of the time, not right all the time. So just like to be transparent with you guys. A lot of people have really liked the exclusive Discord, so check that out if you're interested. I'm pretty confident on the latest trade that I'm in there. So yeah, link in description below if you're interested. So let's get into it right now. I want to start off with the monthly right here. So what we want to look at here on the monthly, and this is the Fed is being pretty ruthless. We have, let's just look right here. I mean, Tesla cutting the workforce. Gemini yesterday cut 10%. I have the Gemini credit card. I can't even get it to work. I activated it, but it won't work. So anywhere I try it, I don't even know who I need. Is there a number to even call up for them? That's the issue with this. You know what I mean? Like that's move this over just a little bit. So it's not. Yeah, that's the issue. Like it's not. We're just not looking good. It's one of those points where it's just not looking good in the market, really. Thousands of digital currencies will collapse. Bearish news. I mean, long term, like CryptoFace was saying the other day, even if you buy at 30K and it goes down 50%, that's not that bad for crypto. It goes down to 15K, not an awful entry point. So, yeah, inflation high in Turkey. It's just one of those times where it's just going down. And the Fed doesn't seem to like Biden. Powell doesn't like Biden as much as he liked Trump, it seems like, which I don't know why, but yeah, I mean, it's interesting. So, yeah, it looks like one of those times. So we look at our previous, bear markets, and, we look at how many from these red X's here. Worst case scenario, how many, more red bars do you have? 1, 2, 3. This was 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, really, on this one. In this one, 1. So we had 1 right here. There, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bottom is sometime in August. Bottom in August. So August, September, that general area we could bottom out. Worst case scenario. Now it could get kind of bad. I want to just talk about, our previous corrections. So this was an 87%. Believe, 87, this is interesting, 87% correction. That was only a tiny wick down, really. Like, this was not even, if you went from 80% correction, yeah. And then here to here, from our top to there, 84% correction, 85. If we make it, a little bit less here, 85 would be ridiculous, 10K. Say this is kind of my worst case scenario, I think 16, that's 75%, like 10 less, 75% from the top. And that would coincide with our 300 weekly moving average. Now, the higher likelihood would probably be, I feel like at this point, you're probably going to have to test the weekly 200 week moving average. So let's show you first the weekly 200 week moving average, which that sits approximately around, as of now, 22K. By the time we hit that, say we hit that in, July, August, somewhere around there, it's going to be 23, 24K by that point. 24K is a big area. We bottom out there, that would probably be enough to get us, deep in the red on this weekly, kind of similar to the bottom here. Just a bit deeper into the red. Right around July, August, something like that. Right around there. Big point. Also, Yeah, everybody's been talking about the 6-day, or at least I have been. I don't know about anybody else, but I have been. And we're not deep enough like we were over here. We're not that deep in the red yet. So it does look like you could come down a bit farther here. 2014 was weird at the end. This got choppy. This got very weird. Very weird. But you're exactly how you were at this point, like you would come down further. And how much was it to our bottom at that point? So it was from October 10th to January 13th. So October 10th, November 10th, December 10th. So 3 months approximately. So 3 months from June would be July, August, September. Around September, beginning of September. So September, August. That's when we would likely see the bottom if this pattern does play out this way. So a couple more months of carnage, essentially. Probably just enough to bore everybody away. Maybe you go to that 16, 17K area or whatever. The 300 weekly moving average, just look at that. So the only time we got close to it before was... Did we actually hit... Yeah, this is interesting because if you go on the weekly, we didn't really hit it. We got very close, but we didn't hit it. So it'd be kind of better to look at it on... It's just a wick down. Kind of better to look at on a 6-day, I would say. 300, 6-day moving average. So, you get to that point in August, it's probably going to be around 19, 20K. That's a previous test of your previous high. If you do, you wick down below it, 17K. On the weekly, it would be, what would it be on the weekly? Somewhere around 17K at that point. A little bit higher, yeah, 17K. 17K, yeah, big area. I don't think we're going to go that low, but... given how things are looking right now, there is that possibility, and we gotta keep that in mind. But I don't think it's gonna happen, at least not at what I'm seeing right now. So, looking at lower time frames, what's happening right now? We're at 29.3, little wick up. It's kind of, if you compare it, one last thing back to 2014. If you compare it kind of this, look, you just had that wick up and bam, right back down. So, we'll talk about, some price targets, points like that in just a second, but, we could come back down to this pocket right here, definitely. Let's move on to our 3-day like we were looking at. VO coming down, a bit more bearish, deep in the red. 2-day VO coming down, a bit more bearish. Daily, it's just a red dot, but you got a trigger wave right there. I mean, that could definitely... That could give you, that could be a blood diamond. That could turn into a blood diamond within the next 8 hours. That could get bad. So, yeah, it definitely could get bad here. Red X on your 12-hour, last time this happened, look at that. I mean, I don't know if you'll repeat this. I mean, sometimes it's not as bad like that. But, here to here, 37% dump. If you map, I mean, history never repeats exactly, but, 37%. 18K in mid-July. I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to take longer than that to really bottom out, probably. May take a few more months. But yeah. 8-hour, it looks like, kind of what we're seeing on especially the 6-hour trying to curve back over. I believe with the 5 hours probably, yeah, getting a crossover into the red here. One of the reasons why I went short earlier. And yeah, 3-hour curving back down. Blood diamond confirmed on 3 hours as well. Green curving down the 2-hour. So just a lot of, not looking good at the moment, I would say. Next big point, let's look at some spiral lines here. We're approaching a spiral line at about 29. So good place to look for a scalp long, definitely. Good place to look for a scalp long. After that, 28. So they're approximately, every $500 or $1,000 down at this point. 30-minute back in the red. So a lot of things just curving over right back into the red here, at least trying to. And what was it, 5 hour? Yeah, 5 hours in the red. This could definitely be a catalyst to something like this. Something repeated this, curve back over. This would be wow. You were in the red for a while on this. Wow. Just down and down and down. This would be something like this to all the way down here. This would be a potential bottom. This was 100 from April to May. All right, so about a month. 43%. I don't think you'll crash down that quickly, in a month. But if you come down 43% from here, I don't think it's going to happen. That's your real bad scenario. 300-week moving average. I think it'll take longer than just a month for that to happen. I think it's going to be not that bad. We're going to have a lot more. If we do come close, if we test the 200-week moving average, we do come close to those areas. It's going to get, it's going to be, it's going to take a little bit longer. I'd say a few months, August, September, and it'll likely bottom out with a SPY then. Maybe, this would be a weird circumstance, but maybe we really crash down in the next month or two, and then we rally up with everything towards the end of the year for midterms. That would be the last hope for midterms, but I don't know if that's really going to work that way. So yeah, brutal market. Brutal market at the moment. Yeah, same thing with the lower time frames. You could look at these a tiny bit. Yeah, just deep in the red here. So not too much signs of maybe deep in the red, maybe a bullish div in a little bit, maybe a little bit of relief. But these yellow X's, probably going to get a few more here, and those could definitely bring us down a bit here. So nice thing about this market is we're seeing volatility. It's just not just like this where you just keep going sideways, boring you out of your mind. We're seeing some good volatility, which is what I like. 12-hour. 12-hour red. Yeah, we did. I believe we looked at. Oh wow, red X up there. Market side ray. Ooh, this was, what period was this from? April to May. So about a month period to the bottom there. Yeah, April to May, a month and a half. So I don't think you're gonna come down that much in that amount of time, but you may gradually come down a bit farther. Let's look at ETH. ETH is getting to the point where the volatility is high. It's getting a little bit harder to, if you're trading this in leverage, very, very low leverage, not financial advice, but just my opinion, low leverage. ETH on the weekly, you're about to get into that red. I mean, that could bring it down a bit more here. I wouldn't let this scare you away too much, 64%. I think it could be like half of that, 30% or something, worst case scenario, 1,200. ETH is a powerhouse now. It's not like it was back here. So that's what I'm looking at. The 6-day, you're curving up with the VWAP here as well. So yeah. But yeah, the 6-day, didn't really make sense what I said there. It was, just not good. To come down more with the money flow. We're not indicative of a bottom just yet. I was hoping we would crash down more earlier, like in this wick. I was hoping this would keep us down a lot more, so we would just get deep in the red on the 6-day quicker. But no, it seems like this is dragging out. So yeah. Testing that point. You may get a little bit of relief here, but I'm not sure if it would be too significant. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's ETH. 2-hour money flow crossover into the red. Last time this happened. $15. That could be, that's the place I've looked at for a bottom before. Maybe we bottom in 10, 20 days, around 15 something. And Bitcoin would probably be around 24K at that point. Could be a nice bottom. That'd be one of the most bullish of circumstances, but could be. Definitely could be a nice bottom there. Let's take a quick look at the chat here. Oh man, thank you so much, Ahmad. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks. Really appreciate the super chat. Shout out to Ahmad Ali. Where are you from, man? Where are you from? Let's read this. There's somebody drilling in the apartment next to me. Let's see. Yeah. What's up, Doge? I'm more bullish on AVEX than Solana. As with, what I always say about any altcoins, put money that you can afford to lose in any altcoin, aside from Bitcoin, Ethereum, never financial advice, but that's my view. I'm fine if AVEX goes to 0, because I know some other altcoins I have will stand the test of time. Why do I use high Kenichi candles? I like them better. Yeah, you guys smash the like button. But yeah. So yeah, let's look at the SPY a little bit. So this seems like kind of, look, came down, textbook came up, now we're rejecting off of that. This is, you know, if you go back to, just come back to the, let's look at 08. Because look, I mean, came down, back up, down, up. It got bumpy. It got bumpy. So maybe we could get, you know, double bottom pattern. This is where because we're see just straight up, straight down. You're due to be a little bit more choppy sideways. You could get something like this, and then in January you could come down a bit. That would be a boring year, and that's kind of what the Fed wants. I think they want it to be more boring, more realistic. Or you come right back down here. It's a little bit faster. Yeah, this is where you get. I should probably go on the 3-day or something. Then you come up in July, and then September, October or something, bottom out there. Definitely could happen. And that would be a nice buying opportunity because then your weekly would finally, after years and years and decades, be in the red. See, it would be in the red here. And that's for a nice buying opportunity. So we can kind of repeat that. If we do go into recession here, I don't think it's going to be as bad as 08 because most recessions are not. People saying Great Depression, all these things, they've always said that. It could happen. But I mean, at that point, commodities, maybe Bitcoin would actually strive at that point, decentralization. So yeah. 3-day we're trying to load right here. In the red. I think you could go a little bit deeper here. In terms of a trade on this, I mean, I'm just, let's look at, yeah, why is this loading so slowly? Nice bearish div right here. This you could probably, I mean, what are we at, right? We're at 410 on this. So this, and then nice risk reward rate somewhere around there. Yeah, because you got some price. Yeah, perfect risk reward ratio. 400. If you want to get greedy, look at that risk reward ratio. Yeah. It does seem like it'll come a little bit lower here. It does seem like the Fed is ruthless. It does seem like they don't care. That's what I'm kind of looking at. Let's see. Yeah, let's look at AVAX because this chart is not loading. So what is AVAX at? That's a good question. 22, yeah. So it does look like if we continue downward, I mean, I don't think it's that dangerously low. I mean, we were at $10 in June of 2021 in that mini bear market. So if you come down that low, it's 93% correction. Altcoins are bad, man. I mean, Cardano came down, what, 98% in the last bear market and came all the way back. So bear markets, as rough as they are, yeah. A lot of these, once you get into the red here, good DCA opportunities, I would say, once you get into the red. And that could easily have us bottom out in August, September of this year. See, because you'd be deep in the red there. You'd be pretty deep in the red at that point. How low would we go? That's a number you don't want to know. No, I'm just kidding. What did I do here? So I think that, you know, if we came down kind of from here to here, ooh. Well, another 80% correction from there would bring it down to $4 or something. Yeah, it could go low, man. Probably some hope at 10 or something, but yeah, these could get bad. These could get pretty bad, assuming the situation. I didn't think we'd get that bad, but yeah, it could get bad. If you don't hold $10 or don't hold 12 or $10, you're probably going to go to $4. So yeah, and it could still come all the way back. Solana I'm not as big on. I mean, I was watching Mitch Ray the other day. He was talking about $20. Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, what's $14? 95% correction. Where's your 98% correction? Yeah, who wants it at $3? Yeah. Not saying this is gonna happen, but given this is one of the ones. This could be like the Cardano of last bear market, where it just comes all the way down. Yeah, I mean, look, if you come down into the red here on the weekly, it'd be a correction like this all over again. Another 74% from here. Another 74% from here. $10. Maybe some hope at 13. I don't think you'd go that low, but yeah, right around there. And that would be, what would that be from the top? 94%. So these do they get clobbered. They get clobbered in bear markets. And the main notion that if everybody's bearish, it's going to go up. The issue with that is the masses get it right a lot when it's just going in one direction. Like, they get it wrong at the extremes, or they get it wrong when everybody's talking about something, but they get it right a lot when, a lot of people at the end of 2020 were very bullish on Bitcoin. I was, and I got it right. So was BitBoy. So was a lot of people on YouTube, very bullish, and they all got it right. Now, when no one's paying attention, we're bearish. Yeah, we might get it right. So Solana, I think the best bang for your buck is in other projects with smaller market caps, but once this goes down real low, yeah. So, my strategy right now, kind of just holding off a little bit. I'll update you guys more on that in the exclusive Discord, but holding off a little bit on especially altcoins. Kind of just focusing on Bitcoin, because look at this. I mean, Bitcoin, they'll bottom out. They'll bottom out when Bitcoin bottoms out the altcoins, but Bitcoin will outperform them after that happens, probably. Once you get back to look at what it was the last time we bottomed out, and what was it, December 18, around 60%. So that could be what we're looking for, 60% Bitcoin dominance. I think the Bitcoin dominance right now is a little bit higher, because you got to factor in stable coins. I don't think we really had too many stable coins back then. This could come up, a bit more. This would be, let's see, the last time, you topped out September. Yeah, topped out September of 18. So that was from where we are right now. That was May to, oh wow, interesting. Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit earlier than December that we bottom out, though, with everything. So it could be something like this. September, we bottom out September with that, and your Bitcoin dominance is at this point. So yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. I think Bitcoin dominance is going to go up. Could I long Bitcoin dominance? Is that a thing? Let me know in the chat if I could long Bitcoin dominance. Look at that monthly too. Look at that curvature. So right now, I'm just focusing on accumulating more Bitcoin. Primarily, I know, very original for a bear market, but primarily that until we see, what's a little bit more clear with the altcoins, at least at the moment. I'll update you guys if anything changes, but right now I think Bitcoin dominance is going to continue to go up. So yeah, that's the thing too. Like, if this is like 2013 or 2014, excuse me, literally like that, that's like you keep having to change your direction there, something like that, and then you finally bottom out at these areas lower in a few months. So yeah. I mean, not the way I trade. I make plenty of money with 1 or even less than 1 risk to reward ratio, because I have high win rates. But yeah. Guys, let me know if you have any other questions, and we're going to look at other things. CryptoFace has been talking about Tron. I think we ought to look at it. I don't know too much about this project, but I know it's been doing well. I like that, yeah. Coming into the green there. It does look better in some other things. Maybe it'll be our bear market, kind of like the chain link of this bear market just continue to go up. So I'd keep an eye on it. Don't know too much about it, but yeah. Let's see. Let's draw fib level. Let's draw something. When did this top out? Oh, April. Interesting. Okay. Hitting that fib level right now. So could be kind of a fluke. Could just go back down with everything else. But we'll see what happens here. We'll definitely see what happens here. What I really want to look at is the total crypto market cap. And this could kind of give us a nice estimate of when we're going to really bottom out in this bear market. Let's get this on the weekly. So yeah, red blood diamond, kind of like there, right down. When this gets deeper, look, August, September, this is when it's going to be deeper into the red. What percentage? It's kind of like where we are right now is kind of like this. I'm not saying we're going down 50%, but right there could be a $500 billion market cap. That's going to get crazy. I think the Fed kind of wants that too. They want to scare, and the institutions probably don't mind it too because a lot of them miss the boat. They don't mind because they're going to get in. When y'all ran out of money, they're going to get in. Probably best case scenario will bottom out around $1 trillion. I could see that happening in a few months too. But worst case scenario, and this is where Bitcoin goes down to 16, 17K, 500 billion. So, for right now, I'm stacking a little bit of cash. I'm still buying some Bitcoin, still DCAing in. But yeah. I think it's just more reason that people are going to sell. But yeah. From Palestine. Thanks so much, Ahmad. Shout out to Ahmad. Do I think it will move the market much? Look, I'm more of a technical trader. I think it'll move the market just like... I think Gemini is probably worse news, just laying off 10% of their people. I know Kraken is... don't quote me on this, but I've heard that Kraken is laying off people too. So everybody's expecting... these big exchanges are expecting a bear market, so... or if we're already in a bear market, expecting things to be worse, more of a winter. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, let's look at what's happening with Bitcoin right now. There's a little bit of relief. Yeah, let's take off our lines. They slow us down. Bullish div. We'll see what happens here. Could just repeat that and come right back down farther. Then you get to your 29. So, yeah. Ain't looking too hot. 5 hour into the red. 6 day is your bullish hope. I mean, you're still green hiking, but we'll see. We'll see. Probably consolidation. Probably more of a sideways from now on towards the end of the day. It's a Friday, too. Fridays are tougher days to trade on, especially if once you get into the weekend, it gets tougher. It gets a bit tougher to trade on. So we looked at, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Excuse me. We looked at some of the big, let's look at this guy, 54 cents. Where could this guy bottom out? I've been saying 30 cents, but in worst, probably 30 cents. Worst case scenario, probably 14. Around there, right there. And that would be, instead of a 98% correction last bear market, it would be a 95% correction. Yeah. So it's making a headway. This looks more bottomy than a lot of other things, though, which is interesting because look how deep you are in the red there. That looks a bit more bottomy than a lot of because you had already hit the bottom by the time you were that deep in 2019. So that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. But I still think you got to get to 30 cents before you really bottomed out. How's our NASDAQ? I know Microsoft really went down based on what I was saying. Look at that. Yeah, that monthly does not look. But these typically mark bottoms. You know, the red X's. Ooh. Oh, boy. Oh. Ooh, ooh. That is no. That did not end well. That one did not end well. Wow. That was the dot-com bubble. So overall, things are just not looking. We're so due to come into the red here. Things are not looking too bueno. Yeah, I mean, give it a few months. The thing is, things do bottom out. I mean, how long did it take to bottom out in the dot-com bubble? That's what I want to see here. So September, you know, from your top there, your top was at, oh, I could just measure this out, it's months. Took 30 months. Or no, yeah, it's on the monthly. From March to, about a little over 2 years. Wow, a little over 2 years. I think it could be half of that here. It could be a year. A year from December 2022, towards the end of the year. September, you could still bottom out, you know, at that point. That's what I think would be more likely. That would be the more likely scenario. I don't think it's going to be as bad as the dot-com bubble, but I can see everything bottoming out in September or whatever. It would be funny, bottoms out, and then midterms happen, gigantic red wave, and then things start to recover. Which I don't think it's the worst for. It would be bad for the Democrats, but not the worst for Biden, because if you recover from, you know, 2022 onward, and the next 2023 is a good year, you might have some steam for 2024. It'll be interesting to see. But yeah. Let's see the chat here. Weekly Bitcoin. BNB held up pretty strong. It's a big cap. I think there's more bang for your buck and other things. I mean, altcoins, if you're going to be holding on to them right now, if you're going to be buying altcoins, which I don't know if that's the best idea at the moment, but if you're going to be buying altcoins, buy things that you could earn insanely high rates of reward on, because that's really what could save you here. Atom. Money flow crossover into the red. You know, you could come down another probably 50% here. We're already down probably, what, 70%? 80%. So if you come down another like 50% from here, right to this point, bottom out there in a few months, September, October, yeah, $5. Yeah, that'd be a nice 90, 80. That's pretty good. If it holds up at 90%, especially for a smaller cap like this, if you hold up above a 90% correction, it's not bad. So yeah, not bad at all. 4ELX is kind of a good point. I don't know if that means too much though. What's happening in the market at the moment? Look at Ethereum. Yeah, you're bouncing off of there quite nicely. Fib levels don't lie a lot of times, but yeah. See what happens here. Could be a boring weekend. Yeah, we want our outcomes, but yeah, it could be. We're still in that channel too. I mean, this is just, look at this, very sideways for the past, same price essentially for the past month, almost now. So yeah. See here, 32 likes, 53 viewers. So smaller crowd this morning. They smashed the like button. Let's go a few more in, smaller crowd. And we got to look at oil. How can we not look at oil? And where oil is continuing to rip. Oil is continuing to do well. Hitting a big point, though. But yeah, it seems like, I don't know. I think you're going to get, 120 at least here. It wouldn't make sense to come back to this point. I mean, this one's kind of, I like USO because it's just so down, you know what I mean? Now it's curving back up, so. That'd be crazy if it goes up to, what would gas price? That's not going to happen, but it could double from here. That'd be $10 a gallon gas. That would be an economic nightmare. Crypto to Face was talking about this pattern. Every time it comes down to these levels, maybe it comes down a little bit more and then it rips higher, so. Yeah. Mm. It is a weird environment. You know, it's not the best. You know, it's just too sideways. We're not really seeing any breakouts, so it's more of a little bit more of a scalp traders market. But yeah, we've had good scalps too. Let me go on to okay. This is on the Coinbase chart. This area, big for scalp, and then on the Bitstamp chart, the spiral lines are a little bit different, a little teeny bit different. Hit that one perfectly right there. 28.9 about. So yeah. I think you'll just come down a bit farther here. Oil is crazy. Yes, it is. Oh, coffee. Okay. The commodities. Let's see here. Yeah, so it was pumping in February because of inflation, obviously, and then. Ooh, I like that. Wow. That doubled. Might be a good call, Doge. Yeah, it might be a good, because a 2-day, yeah, when you come into the red here, it normally signals close to a bottom. And you're curving back up. Yeah. Might be. Curving down there. Money flow. There you're coming into your, yeah. Could be either way, but on the long-term time frames, I do think you have a little bit more room to go on coffee. A little bit more room. Probably up to here. That could be a nice top for it. Yeah, 289, something like that. But some coffee options, I don't know, kind of repeat this expiration date in January. I don't know. I'd have to learn more about options. Oil is crazy, yeah. All right, guys, I think I'm going to get off in a minute. I'm trying to think what else we could look at. We've pretty much looked at most of the things. We're getting a little bit of a pump here. I think that could just come right back down here, but we'll see what happens. So, yeah. Wish I could tell you more of a positive outlook about the market, but, you know, creates for some good prices down the line, for some amazing, amazing prices down the line. Let's look at the DXY. Oh, 1. There's your next big point, probably. Does look like we're topping out a little bit here, but your next big point, yeah, right here, 113 or something. I don't know if you'll make it that high, but yeah, if you hit that in, wow. Yeah, you could hit that, and definitely could hit that, and wow, that'd be pretty quick if you hit it in September. But yeah, we bottom out with everything, hit the top on this in September, hit your 113, then that's it. Then major buying opportunity for essentially everything. But yeah. All right, guys. I will head out right now. If you guys are interested in the exclusive Discord, link in description below. It's through Patreon. Some of my entry points, stop losses, take profits, and exclusive TA. Not right 100% of the time, but we've had some really good trades in there. And let's see, my trading course, link in description below. I think that's going to help you guys out a lot. We're doing a discount code this month. June 18 is discount code, evanaldo.com. Risk management, trading psychology, all the things that I think you theoretically need to know to be a profitable trader, why I think the majority of traders lose, so check that out. Let's see what else is there. Oh yeah, BITGET, FEMEX, Links in description below. That's the same promo every YouTuber gives you, so check that out if you want to create a new account. And if you want to do a one-on-one session with me, link in description below. If you want to get Market Cipher, link in description below. Use my link and my discount code down below. All right, guys, have a good one.